It's a play discussing the attitudes and the claims, and the women of the city, wearing beards and dressed in men's clothing, come to the assembly and by a majority vote pass a resolution transferring all power in the state to women. They use this power to introduce a series of measures which are expounded in a dialogue between the leader of the women and her husband. Here are several quotations. Compulsory universal property is what I propose. Across the board, economic equality. So, to fill those fissures that scar our society's face. No more division between rich and poor. We will wear the same clothes. We will share the same food. Now, we will find that this idea does literally crop up in, oh God, we're going to get there. My initial move will be to communalize land. So this is, in other words, appropriation of land. No private property and money. Oh God, we're going to take your money and all other property. But take the landless man who's invisibly wealthy because he hides his silver and gold in his pockets. What about him? Oh, he will deposit all of his money in the fund. I will knock out the walls and remodel the city into one big happy household where all can come and go as they choose. I am pooling the women. I am creating a public hoard for the use of every man who wishes to take them to bed and make babies. A system like this requires a pretty wise father to know his own children. But why does he need to? Age is the new criterion. Children will henceforth trace their descent from all men who maybe fathered them. Who's going to work the land and produce the food? The slaves. The slaves will work the land and produce the food. This leaves you just one civic function. When the shades of night draw on, slip sleekly down to dinner. And Marx echoes all this stuff.
So when I first heard this, I thought for sure that this was written during the communist revolution. You know, perhaps early 20th century, late 19th century, something along those lines.
This is Athens in 392 BC. So this is Athens 392 BC. And this is a play by Aristophanes. This is a play by Aristophanes called the Congresswomen. And this, he is teaching people. Atheism is taking us back to paganism. This is taking us back to the time of the pagan Greeks. We are literally rehashing.
I mean, this court ruling that humanism is a religion and entitled to the same protections as any other religion was certainly surprising to me.
Atheism and secular humanism were born in blood and violence. You need to understand, they are born in blood and violence. Now understand, they are speaking in propagandistic language. It is not equality, it's the abolition of hierarchy. You're all the same. In other words, you are interchangeable parts. You are just a widget. You're a widget like any other widget. You're all the same. It doesn't produce individuality, it produces sameness.
Not to give it away, but I imagine the audience is probably already guessing the answer here. And of course, when we invent a god, we invent a god in our own image. Or we just flat out say that we are our own God. We elevate ourselves to the status of God and we make our own moral choices based on whatever the heck we feel like.
Fair enough. Satanist? That is. Socialism is precisely the religion that must overwhelm Christianity. In the new order, socialism will triumph by first capturing the culture via infiltration of schools, universities, churches, and the media by transforming the consciousness of society. Sounds like they're trying to control society.